Caitlin Ellis. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
I'm Jetta. Now that's my nickname. Everyone calls me that, but my real name is Linda Ostrofsky.
You have quite the extensive background. You've been on a couple shows. Do you want to talk about that?
I gotta say, to explain it, I would say it was very, very exciting and very, very scary at the same time. I mean, I don't know which one was. The ones that were scary was the ones that were taped live in front of an audience, like the X Factor, and I was on America Got Talent, and I literally had to push myself out there. When I saw all those people, I went, oh, what did I do? America Got Talent, I really do love Howard Stern. And I can't believe I did all that excitement. I really was excited. And I touched his hand, So I would do it like more. I'm retired now, so I have money coming in. So I always said when I retire, I want to do what I really love, and that's like entertain. So I would say either you got to be a really, really good singer, because I have a lot of good singers. You got to be really, really stand out, or you got to be pretty bad and you're not worried that they make fun of you. Or you got to be a character, and I think I'm in that category. Otherwise, you got to have something, or they want entertainment, or I wouldn't go through it. But it was really an experience. It was really an experience. I see how that part, how they work it and everything, and I feel like I'm experienced with that part. With reality shows, I could go on with that, but that's what I would say about it. It was very exciting and scary.
And how was the experience meeting Howard Stern himself?
He's out there. He'll tell you exactly what he feels. And the thing is, I did not know he was going to dance with me. I messed up a little on my song. I was trying not to look at him because I was so nervous. I didn't want to mess up my song. And I was just saying, oh, please let me be able to sing. I didn't know. And I don't know if you could see on the video, but he said, my name is, he said, your name is just like my wife's. His wife is an Ostrofsky.
Well, that's a good experience. And another experience you've had, you were on Worst Cooks of America. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, it's sort of funny because I went into the karaoke place, my regular karaoke place. They said, I was on the Worst Cook of America. And someone said to me, they said, and you're proud of that? And I said, yeah, I was on nationally TV and you weren't. I thought that was, he couldn't say anything. That was such a good comeback. He was trying to, give me a hard time. It was exciting. It was fun. I had a good time. And I noticed the camera was on me a lot. So I think they really liked me because then, I liked what I was doing. And people were getting their hands cut, and there was fires, and I was trying to, one thing, I'm not great when things are said to me real quickly. And everything was like boom, boom, boom. It was okay. I'm glad I stayed on for 3 episodes.
Being on Worst Cooks in America, what was your favorite memory?
I think what still makes me laugh when I think about it is when I had to present my dish. You had to stand up there and present that little dish on that little square, and looking at her face of disappointment. It didn't look that good. I still remember that, just looking at it. I said, oh no, do I have to hear this? That was enough. I knew it was bad. And I had to stand there and listen to the rest of it, how bad it was. But I think that was it. And that they kept making me cut with the knife because she came, one of the cooks, I forget, came over with a red marquee pen and marked my finger, saying that's what's going to happen because you're not putting your fingers in. That's what's going to happen. It's blood. So you got to put, you're not doing that right. They kept watching me every time I did that wrong. So I finally got my knife things right. So I got to say, I did learn something. The one other funny part was when the guy dragged me because I was so whacked out where I was supposed to go. Do you remember that part? They say it so fast where to go. And I couldn't, so I couldn't even remember. So he kept dragging me. It looks funny. They actually show it there. I was literally not nervous with the camera because I was so busy trying to remember what to do. All my attention was trying to do that dish, trying to remember, because even though I wrote it down, I couldn't even write everything down. So I think that I wasn't nervous really on that one because all my attention was on what I was supposed to do.
Well, it sounds like you've had some interesting experiences. But just to move on a little bit from that, you also have your own YouTube page. Can you kind of tell us about the things you do there?
On my YouTube page, I've done comedy videos with this friend of mine. And all those videos I wrote, I think I can write comedy pretty good because people say they're pretty funny. So I wrote that. And we did, let's see, I did that. I did some of my singing because I'm a big karaoke person. Just tried some funny commercials.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us right now?
What I'm doing is organizing my house and going through paperwork that I haven't done for years, collected and trying to organize things. And you could do that and get everything all together. It's a time to, I think before we were so busy that we didn't really concentrate on ourselves. So I think this is a period of time to just sit home and concentrate on your time. And there's also things online, like there's Stitch.com, which is a social thing, and Meetup.com, where they're doing things online that you could socialize. You could have talks. So that's important to do. That's a way to keep in touch with people. And I would say, whenever you get into your house, the biggest thing is to wash your hands really good between your fingers with soap and water, because you don't know what you touched. And the virus stays on stuff for a while. So they say washing your hands is better than the sanitizer. So as soon as you walk into your house, if you touch any doorknobs, touch it with your shirt or wear gloves, and that'll keep you. I also, what people don't concentrate on is to put when you're out in the public, you're shopping or something, put some eye protection on. Like I went into the hardware store and got safety glasses, because I don't know why they're not saying that, but it could get into your eyes, nose, and mouth. And that's all, so it could get into your eyes too. So it's good to wear some safety glasses or shield. I wear a shield and a loose mask underneath. And just look at the positive. It's the time to get all your papers organized and get yourself all ready. So when we're safe again, you're ready to roll. That's how I look at it. I'm getting stuff done, which I couldn't before. And I think this is another little funny thing. I have a lot of friends that are loners. They don't do anything. That's how they are naturally. They like that. They sit home and watch TV or whatever. And with this COVID, when I talked to them, they said, even if they didn't have the COVID, they wouldn't do anything differently, but they still feel sort of bad that they can't if they wanted to. even though they wouldn't go out anyway. So I thought that was an interesting thing. But always look at the positive side. That's what I'm saying. There's something positive with it. You're getting yourself together, the things you have to get together with yourself. Well, I like to also say that another positive thing with this whole thing is I used to have to travel here and there and everywhere, and now I can Zoom the classes I want to take.
Mm-hmm.
There's also it's a real fun class. It's called Laugh Yoga, and I do that because I think right now we need to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
We need to laugh. That's good therapy. That's with eating healthy. And this is laughing yoga. If you're interested, you could contact me. I'll tell you where she does her class. My email is mongo, M like Mary, O, N like Nancy, Go, 34 at sbcglobal.net. That's sacramentobabycat.net. And I could give you where she's doing her laugh yoga, because I think that's really important to join things online, to stay connected with people that way, safe way. And I might still be doing some acting things. I might still look into some things or doing some things online. So I might get busy with the things you like doing, and you could Google exercise classes online. My gym is you contact the gym. If you're at a regular gym, they do exercise classes, and do that in the day and get your exercise in your house. Everything could be done real nice and safe.
Well, again, thank you for joining us. I'm Caitlin Ellis.
2 types of chicken, skinless, boneless breasts, and eggs. The next item is carrots and lazy celery. And of course, a yellow onion. Fresh garlic. This garlic is produced by Christopher Ranch. What it is pre-peeled garlic in small little pouches, and there's several pouches within the bigger bag. It's very convenient. Frozen vegetables. This is the Country Vegetable Blend. White long grain rice. Soy sauce. Kosher salt and fresh ground black pepper. We also have Mexican oregano and Mexican basil, ground masala, and ground cumin. And we're only using one of these. It's the red chili flakes. Here I am preparing the white long grain rice. I'm going to go 2 to 1, so 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. Here I'm cracking the 7th egg, and I will be scrambling them. I'm not adding any salt or pepper or any other ingredients to it, just scramble the eggs themselves. I'm prepping the onion next. I'm going to be chopping it. I'm going to use the whole onion. Here I am dice on the carrots. And here is the mirepoix, also known as the trilogy. Here I'll be prepping the garlic. I'll be doing a mince and doing about 7, 8, 9 cloves. Never have too much garlic. Here I am doing the rice fluff after the rice came out of the microwave. I will be cubing this boneless chicken breast into about half inch, or I should say half inch by half inch cubed or so approximately. In the next segment, I'm going to be cooking, but I'm going to be cooking the eggs, the chicken, and the vegetables all in separate. Then I'm going to be adding them all to a big bowl with the rice, which just came out of the microwave. That way I can mix everything together. once everything is mixed up in the big bowl, I'm going to take out the portions that I want to re-stir fry, and then I'll be adding the final herbs, spices, and just touching it up, and then adding the last soy sauce. And then you've got pilau.
Hello, I'm Caitlin Ellis with SacTown Underground, and today I have a very special guest. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Hey world, this is your girl Millennium Lady Love, a full-time artist currently residing here in sunny California.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today to interview with us. Can you please tell us how you've been affected by COVID-19?
Oh my goodness, tremendously. From the live events right now, it kind of feels like, and for as my career, it's kind of going backwards because we start off online, virtual, and it's going back that way. But live events, not being able to perform as often live and interacting with more talented artists, that has affected us greatly around the world as an artist. And because that's our source of income and how we generate normally is through live performancing. But as an artist, it's enable us to be able to create more. So I have a library full of works just waiting to be released.
Well, it's great still during this time you're able to do some work.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We're constantly staying busy. Yes.
Yes, that's great. And can you please tell us what are some of the things you're working on in lieu of COVID-19?
Of course, always working with music, some short films. Myself and 11 other individual ladies will be working on a calendar, a beauty calendar.
Wow.
It starts off this summer, and we will be promoting that. Each individual lady will have their thing that they do and promotion of that, and we promote. One thing about the Corona season is that to be able to really pull a project, you have to collaborate with more than one source. And that's one of our sources, to collaborate with 11 different individual ladies in the entertainment industry.
That's amazing. And at this time, is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Maybe something you're working on in the future besides the calendar?
Well, I'm always working with music. We're doing short films. We're casting now for a short film. It's called End of the Month Blues. It's real life stories, and we collaborate again with other artists throughout the states. And we will be releasing that. A lot of stuff is happening in the summer, in prayer that this Corona season will lift up.
What inspired you to get into the music industry?
I've always loved music. I've always been around it. And it's just natural. It's natural for me. Yeah. It's natural.
And if anybody wants to inquire more about you, where can they find you?
I can be found at, of course, social networking. My Instagram is Instagram, Millennium Lady Love. Yes, you got to make sure you put the yes at the end of it. It's MILLENIUM Lady LADY Love LOVE. Yes, Millennium Lady Love. Yes, I can also be found on Apple Music. You can download our single. Yes, Thank You with Artist Money. Facebook. We can be found at My Love Gallery. I have a store there. You just Google us. Yes.
Anybody looking to get into the music industry, what advice would you give?
Collaborate, be open-minded to learning. Sometimes if you, a lot of us are used to working by ourselves, but this is a season to grasp groups, as you see with what we're doing. But be open-minded to work with other people in different genres, and don't stop. Do not stop. Continue. Even when they say they don't like your sound, continue. Even they say don't like your style, continue doing what makes you happy.
That's a great message. And you recently just released a new single called Thank You. Can you tell us the inspiration behind that?
Yes. That was created in Texas. I have roots in Texas with an artist by the name of Money. And you always need good money in your situation. And he's a good guy. That's my brother. But this behind that is a woman. And it's ironic how things change, but how she's at home and she's waiting for her man, and he's a good guy, and he keeps bringing back the love. He keeps bringing back his efforts and his energy back to her, and she's just appreciative, and she's saying, "I thank you, deeply. Thank you, baby, thank you." Yes.
Well, that's a beautiful message. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us at this time?
Continue. Yes, continue.
Well, again, thank you for joining us. I'm Caitlin Ellis with SacTown Underground.
Thank you, SacTown, baby.